Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. It's a fresh start for both of these clubs. Here we go, week 1 of the NFL preseason. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's the third-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this.
Yeah, no, it can't let me push it all the way up because it barely did anything to my overall. I was like, what the heck? Like, I went from a 50, I went to a 50 to a 71 block, and like from going from 98 to 99. Like, that was kind of ridiculous, right? Like, I went up 21 points in a block. I went up like 1 point overall. I don't know. I think other than the block, I can up my, like, if I went back down to a 50 block, I can up my rebounding. But that's it. Oh yeah, I can up that too, yeah.
Here's 2nd and 9. Mahomes.
Oh.
He connects with Gray on that one.
That's so dumb.
And he will get into the end zone. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Kansas City. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Yeah, they hit him judge machine, boy.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right to the air goes Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
Oftentimes it's the wide open ones that
nah, bro. Nah, it feels really good, though. It feels realistic. That's what I'm saying, bro.
You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
Davis going in motion. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Jaguars ready to punt this one away. Back deep for KC, Xavier Worthy. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now, Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Man in motion, heading left. Crazy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get forward to about the 42. Foye Aluakun with the play. Second down and 8.
Bet, appreciate it, bro.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. This caught right side by Worthy.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
a 3rd and 2. Here's our first carry for their running back. A gain there of 10 yards.
Layup, so we're done. That's what I figured. The way they be making layups and play now.
Already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
Play action here. Mahomes. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. He is in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Big 13 heavy.
Kirk is the motion man. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Back to throw. Lawrence. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1.
But I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Once again, it's Pacheco. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. We are through 1. 13-0 is our score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now a handoff, running right. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. Third down, 3 to go. Wentz. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Here's Edwards-Helaire, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Handoff here, up the middle, and he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Jared Wiley, the tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Back is Wentz. He pulls it in around the 5.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far...
A 2nd effort, and he is in by Edwards-Helaire. Touchdown, KC. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to
who was the point guard?
Finish it off with 6.
Probably. Skinhead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Duvernay in motion. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down. gun, it's Jones. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And this will be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
What, you out?
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Throwing is Jones on third down. That is intercepted. Picked off by Joshua Williams.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll send a tight end in motion right. To throw, here's Wentz. By the tight end, Wiley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
To throw, Wentz. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Throwing is Wentz. That's going to be intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
You know, whether you're manning the middle or you're a rusher coming off the edge, Mike, if you play linebacker in this league, you have to have the ability to handle yourself in pass coverage. If the expectation is that a throw is going to head his way, he'll make that play. And that was the biggest play he could have made. That was really nicely done.
Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Jones operating out of the pistol. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Duvernay with the grab. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Again, it's Jones. He's going to run it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year, as we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando. Check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in our studios with the EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Man in motion here is Washington. Jones now on first down. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the
Not
ball.
that
His
bad.
quarterback, he's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
So what?
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
How many games
They
off the
put
play?
Strange in motion.
20. Good.
On 2nd down, Bigsby. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. but there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. He locates the big tight end, DeGuara. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, Jacksonville. On play action, it's Jones. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Jones. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
A run with Edwards-Helaire, and nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Yeah.
We'll try again.
Oh, I don't care. I'm just calling random play. I'm playing backups.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
I'm just calling random play. Kind of boring.
Here's Wentz from the pistol.
Bro, what?
He's got a man.
What am I doing? Stop running.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Big play for KC. 39 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
A gain there of 11. Good for a Chiefs first down. On the ground, Edwards-Helaire. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. A run, Edwards-Helaire. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. They'll run out of the pistol with Edwards-Helaire. On fourth down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This from 40 yards out. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And this will be a Jaguars first down as the tackle's made at the 35-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Bigsby. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down.
Might as well, bro. That's all the cool kids do.
Here's third down and a few inches. Shotgun now for Jones. Open man, that's Duvernay. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter.
Oh, duh. It's always been different.
On play action, it's Jones. This one complete to Washington. And he's out of bounds in great shape. Down at the 15-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Jones. The outside, complete to Thomas. And he's in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit. They're continuing to fight back, and they got a chance to make this one a 2-possession game here late.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Here's a 2-point try. Jones bringing the offense to the line. Back to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handball. It leads to 2 points.
It's really used to be. Oh, for real? And then 2 of them died, bro? I thought 2 of them died.
33-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Jaguars have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll run here. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. Second and a yard.
Bro, it's gonna be all right.
On the ground. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On 1st down, Jones. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this
in trouble, and down he goes. George Karlaftis, the former Boilermaker, in there for the sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, He ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get.
And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Alright, I got you. I gotta tell Pirate this now. I'm like, dang.
Break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Dang, alright. I'm definitely gonna say it.
Now a give up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Nah, bro. We did.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. On 4th down, on is the Chiefs' new punter for 2024, Matt Araiza.
That's this game a lot harder, bro.
As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
Yeah. True. Till they make it. Till they make it easier.
This is 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Washington. Jones now on 1st down. That is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Jaguars. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Does
Here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range.
Right, just gotta get his timing down.
Physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain. That's pretty impressive.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
That's how it is every year, though.
A tight end in motion now. They'll stick with him again. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and get the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running
92.
by keeping the ball on the ground?
How much? Well, you bought 200K VC?
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Here's 1st and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee.
Yeah, you just check out my joint. I'll put it in the chat. You heard me, stupid.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason.
Wow.
So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Jacksonville, good night, everyone.
Yeah, I just don't want a repeat of this past one when I started playing with Rackman. You think so? Nah, bro, I like to be finessed, my boy. I know, bro. Yeah, hey, right now I'm with it. Alright. Yeah, I'm nail down the rest of my dude tonight, and then I'll probably get the VC stuff tomorrow. down.